Hello everybody. Today we're talking about Zuzu Pets because I'm an idiot and have no social life. So Zuzu Pets released on June 7th, 1872. It was critically bad, orphaned, divorced, killed my grandmother.
The prophecy!
Boom Blox. This is a good Wii game. Wait 1 minute. So EA developed and published the game as it released in... I don't care, just put the dates on the screen. Boom. Blox. This is a good, heck, a great EA game. I mean, look at it. It's a Wii exclusive, and it has the letter O in the title. You know what doesn't have the letter O? That's right! Now, Boom Blox was planned to release on other consoles, like the Nokia N-Gage. Alright, so the Nokia N-Gage was a mobile phone, game, handheld hybrid. You could use it as a phone and as a game console. I just found this fact on Wikipedia, looked up some gameplay on YouTube, and was surprised to find out that the game actually did release.
Woo! I can finally play Boom Blox at 140p.
So it released on the N-Gage on December 3rd, 2008, but I am not playing it because, 1, it is a completely different game that was downgraded significantly, and 2, I don't have a Nokia N-Gage. So we're talking about the Wii versions today, but did you know that Boom Blox is a series? 2 games, Boom Blox and Boom Blox Bash Party, both made by Steven Spielberg. Come on, you know Steven Spielberg, influential filmmaker, writer, designer for Boom Blox. You know, they advertised the crap out of Steven Spielberg's name here. They have a whole thing on the box art saying, a Steven Spielberg EA game, just because he directed Jaws? Oh man, come on, you like this thriller movie, now play this funny block game with monkeys. So, you know what time it is?
I might need this thing fixed. Nevertheless, I will convert you into a Boom Blox enthusiast, and I will convince you why you need Boom Blox. And why you should take a shower.
Number 1. Price. I know this doesn't matter a ton, but this game is dirt cheap. I'm pretty sure Walmart has like 50 copies left. Number 2. Personality. This game has so much character and charm, it's unbelievable. Don't believe me? Well, when you make a new profile, you get to choose from all these weird looking blocky animals, the music is fantastic, the menus, oh my god, the menus. Look at how bouncy and animated everything is. Number 3, the variety of game modes. First you go through the tutorial, but after that you have the explore mode, which is a bunch of challenges based on collecting a certain block or using a certain power. You have a whole adventure mode with 4 different locations and campaigns, as well as other small challenges and even harder levels. And that's just the single player modes. You have more modes in co-op as well as the level creator. So, why not? Let's just go through all the modes. The tutorial mode is pretty simple. It just teaches you the different gameplay modes, blocks, items, and whatnot. But I already know what some of you are going to ask me.
George, you've said only good things about this game, but you haven't shown us any gameplay. What makes this game so good?
Well, if I had to describe it, the gameplay in Boom Blox is like... So the most famous item in Boom Blox is the bowling ball. You just chuck it at the screen to cause mass destruction with as little throws as possible. The Explore mode has a ton more options though. These require you to use a certain item or hit a certain thing to progress. The Bomb Blocks mode has you blow up all the bomb blocks. The Vanish blocks disappear once you hit it. The Chemical blocks explodes when it touches another chemical blocks. You also have a ton of other means to destroy things. You can use the grab tool to grab things and yoink them to next week. You can use a fire hose, a tennis ball, a bouncy ball, a bomb, a ray gun, a gun. There are also multiple different clear conditions for each level. Most want you to collect all of the gems with the least amount of uses with your item. Some have point blocks, which add points to your score when you grab them. but letting a lot of blocks fall and accidentally grabbing the minus blocks will subtract your score. After each level in any mode, you will be rewarded with a bronze, silver, or gold medal depending on the item and the clear condition. Some of these are a cakewalk, but others are so difficult to get the gold medal, it is almost impossible. Time limits, keeping certain characters alive, destroying everything. There are a lot of different game modes. But to get to the more unique ones, you'll have to play the adventure mode.
We get it, the game is good. Just talk about Zuzu Pets already.
The first game in adventure mode is Gem Kingdom. This is where the personality really shines. You have 3 different stages, all following one specific genre, and they all have an overarching story. A king sends his sheep knights to collect gems for him in gem harvests. These missions are much more fun to get the gold medal in, because most of them don't have as many levels as the explore mode. For gem harvest, just blow everything up and collect all the gems. Uh-oh, the bears are trying to steal the gems! For sneaky thieves, protect the citizens and stop the bears from stealing the gems with cartoon violets. But now the monkeys took all of their gems. Now they must go to their castle and attack back. For warriors, you defeat all the monkeys and get your gems back. The second mode is Gorilda Rescue. Gorilda's children were all kidnapped by the Tiki tribe, so now you have to rescue them.
Always happens to me.
I just kidnapped your child and I'm gonna sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh no! Whatever will I do? Oh, sweet!
We pull blocks out of the way to get Gorilda to the other side. For the second mission, you destroy blocks to help Gorilda cross the bridge, but be careful, because one wrong move and she might fall off. It doesn't help that Gorilda is really stupid. The final mission has us grab all of the gem blocks to carefully free her baby Gurks without crushing them. It doesn't help that these guys will explode if they drop like 1 block too far. Don't you hate it when that happens? The third adventure mode is called Boots and Bandits.
Well, howdy diddly day. Ain't it good to live near 1430, eh?
First mission, you mine for gold with the bouncy ball. I'm conflicted on the bouncy ball. On one hand, it goes all over the place and is a great item. But on the other hand, it gets stuck on terrain constantly and is very inconsistent in its quality.
Now oh my god! George criticized Boom Blox? I mean, it's not perfect. Unsubscribing!
The second mission is really unique. You move bomb blocks in the right spot and only have 1 shot to get everything. And I mean 1 shot because you have a gun now.
Where do I sign?
The third and final mission has you blow up all the monkey bandits. But these guys are just horrible people because they kill the innocent citizens by chucking bricks and bombs at them. Like, what did they do to you? The final adventure mode stage is the spooky Halloween themed one. They are okay. And also really hard. I gave up at the end. The stages are interesting, I just don't like them. You gotta defend these cats from freaking dying. They're boring and really difficult, so screw you. I don't like this mode. In terms of other content, you can build your own levels. When you beat certain stages, you unlock parts for the level creator. It's not too in-depth, but it's better than Wii Ski's level creator. It doesn't have one. This mode is kind of neat, but not really something I would use all of the time.
Because I would use it every time.
So, Boom Blox. It's good. There are a ton of other small things I could mention, like the music. All of it is composed by Mark Mothersbaugh. The soundtrack is certainly interesting. I do really like it, though. I should check out this guy's other works.
Well, what are you doing standing there? Go!
I think this game is a must-have for any Wii owner. If you keep complaining about Skyward Sword, give Boom Blox a chance, because it's probably better.
So that is a look at my favorite underrated Wii game. But there's one more crucial sequel I forgot to mention. Mass Effect 2.
Boom Blox Bash Party is a strange sequel to a somewhat unknown game, but this game mainly focused on improving the multiplayer and co-op modes. So, surely the first game didn't already do this better. Oh wait, it didn't. Yeah, I didn't talk too much about the original multiplayer in Boom Blox, and that's because it doesn't exist. Most of the levels are just the same from the single player mode, and they didn't even try with the competitive mode. Who wants to play competitive Boom Blox? Shawn Mendes? The second game improves the multiplayer drastically, because any change to the multiplayer would be better than this. But it's not just the multiplayer. Everything is improved. The variety of modes is great, there are more items, more characters, more blocks. The animations are better, the presentation, the music, the visuals, the amount of content. Look at the single player mode. For the 4 adventure modes, there are 6 stages. That's more than double the original game. I mean, the actual story in the adventure mode is basically non-existent. It's just like, here's a cool illustration, text. You collect money called Boom Bucks to spend on levels that are giving you trouble. These are collected after beating levels or within the levels themselves. You can earn trophies and achievements for completing tasks in levels. There are also a bunch of small changes. When you hit characters, they don't just disappear and poof out of existence. They stay on the stage and dance around. The level designs are more creative and the areas are more unique. One fault of the first game is that each level looked like it was just made with the level creator. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but Bash Party has so much more visual flair and new set pieces to where it feels totally unique. Like, look at this space world. That's so cool! You have an item that infects other blocks and makes them explode. Neat! Like, look at the first game's levels. The most unique one was a stage where you destroy the EA logo.
Hey, this is for all of you EA haters out there. This game is for you.
Now, obviously, with friends, any game is more fun, but this title truly nails its cooperative multiplayer. You can try to actually beat the stage, or just give up, destroy everything. The menus, profiles, animation, world, levels. If I told you the first game is a must-have, I will force you to get this game. It is incredible, incredibly underrated, and better than Wii Ski.
So that is Boom Blox. Overall verdict? First game is good. Second game is amazing. If you only have the first game, you will have a great time, no doubt. But everything really starts picking up with the sequel. So, what am I going to do now that I'm done talking about Boom Blox? I can't do this anymore. I need to change things.
Sir, we're not making a third Boom Blox.
Do it, you coward. Hey, I'm happy. Oh man, I can't wait to play the third Boom Blox. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be... Oh, what the...